We're here with Point Park women's basketball head coach Dave Scarborough in his first year RSC Women's Basketball Media Day for the Pioneers. Coach, welcome in. And first question is, how has the preseason gone so far?
Preseason's been great for us. We've had the opportunity to get in the weight room 3 or 4 times a week. A lot of conditioning going on. It was great to be able to get in the gym with the basketball in late September and kind of put in the ideas and techniques that we're trying to do here at Point Park, and it's been great. We've had a lot of positive days for us so far.
So you were hired in the spring. What was your first tasks that you needed to do, and what are your expectations for this year?
Yeah, it was great to get in here before everyone left for the summer, so I was able to work out with several of the players and kind of re-recruit them to come back and play for us. There is a lot of talent returning on this roster. So that was a plus. And then this summer we just hit the road, reaching out to a lot of our contacts, trying to bring in some players, not to over-recruit this team, but just for competition-wise. So it's been a successful spring, summer, and as we transition here into the season, we're excited where we're at.
And expectations for this season, your first at Point Park?
Yeah, I've had individual meetings with a lot of the players this week, and I think we're all on the same page. Our expectations are to make the playoffs, get past the first round, and then kind of go from there. So I think that's the minimum for us, is to make the playoffs this year and see what we can do in the playoffs and what kind of noise we can make.
So who are some of those returners who you're relying on to be key players and leaders for you?
Yeah, well, we're going to have several this year. Obviously, everyone knows T. Rin. She's just been a consistent force in the post, in the paint for Point Park the last couple of years. She's going to get a lot of spotlight on her this season. And with what we're trying to do offensively, she's going to get the ability to go one-on-one in the post, but also stretch the floor. She's going to have the ability to shoot the three a lot more this season, start the break for us. So I challenged her last spring and summer to get in the gym and shoot the three more, and she has taken notice of that challenge. And I see her in the gym every day, and we work on three-point shooting every day. So I'm excited for her. There was a lot of great talent on this roster the last couple of years, so players are going to get a lot of opportunities this season, especially some of the players that we brought in and a lot of the returners. But Izzy Strickland's going to be a name that everyone's going to know probably by Christmas. She put in the work this summer. It's very noticeable, and I'm super excited.
Okay, very good. On the returners, newcomers, who are some newcomers who you expect to make an impact this year?
There's a lot. We have several players, 2 European players, Ari and Coral, who are going to bring a lot of great size and depth and versatility to us. We brought in a freshman, Alexis Giles, from Ohio. She's going to contribute a lot of minutes to us. There's a lot of returning players, Jordan Y, Jordan O'Malley, and I'm excited about what they can bring to the table for us. Again, they're given a lot of new opportunities, and they've risen to those challenges.
So when the Pioneers take the floor this year, what kind of team will fans see?
Yeah, I think it's going to be an exciting style of basketball we're going to bring here to Point Park. We know it's our job to keep fans in the stands once they come here and have a great product for them to want to be like, wow, I want to come back and watch them play. So offensively, we're going to try to score a lot of points, push the ball in transition a lot, and defensively, we have a lot of different techniques that we can do to cause turnovers and just make the opposing team have a lot of difficulty scoring.
So we talked personnel, a little bit of strategy there, but what are strengths of this year's team?
Strengths this year, I think, will be our depth. We have the ability to play with different types of lineups. We can go 5 guards. We can go a couple bigs in the lineup depending on who we're playing. We can have a scoring lineup. We can have a pressing lineup. So I think our depth is going to be one of our strengths right from the jump. And then as players start to get a little bit more comfortable within their positions, the strengths will become more.
So what is it about the RSC, and I know you're new to the league, but I'll make it in general to the NAIA, about this level that makes it tough night in and night out, NAIA and River State's conference basketball?
Yeah, this league is great. There's a lot of great players in this league. There's a lot of tremendous coaches in this league. I watched a lot of film this summer on everybody in our league, and there's a great style of basketball here, and there's great players and there's great coaches. and it's going to be a battle every single night. And it doesn't matter who you're playing on the road, in our gym. There's no easy games, and you had several teams go very far in the NAI tournament last year, several with 30-plus win seasons. Like, that's legit basketball. So we're coming in here just ready to work and ready to compete.
Last thing for you, Coach. Overall, final thoughts as we get ready for the year.
I think we're at the point where we want to play somebody else, right? It's been Point Park versus Point Park. We have male practice players that come in and challenge us and push us around on the daily. But we're getting excited for our scrimmages that are coming up and kind of see where we're really at. So we're excited for that. Got a week and a half-ish left to our first scrimmage. But, we're trending in the right direction. Very, very happy with where we're at.
Thanks a lot, Coach. Good luck this year.
Thank you.
All right, we're here with Taylor Wren and Izzy Strickland for Point Park women's basketball student athletes on RSC Women's Basketball Media Day. So I'll start with you, Taylor. How has the preseason gone so far, in particular, adjusting to a new coach?
So the preseason's gone really well, actually. It started off a little rocky with the new coach, kind of see like how he coaches, how he runs practices. But now that we've gotten like the swing of things, I can see us improving each and every day.
Izzy, same question for you.
Yeah, I would have to just bounce off of what Taylor said. I think it was a big adjustment at first, but now that we're all kind of settling in, I would say it's gone really well, and we're just taking steps and getting better every day.
Taylor, what are you looking forward to most about this upcoming season?
I'm just looking forward to win. I feel like that's kind of why we're all here. We have great team chemistry. We get along great off the court. So I feel like this year we just got to bring it all together and hopefully pull out a win for the conference.
How about you, Izzy? You're both veteran players, third or fourth year here with the Pioneers. What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking most forward to just all the conference games, really. Every single conference game we're in, it's always a battle. It's always a fight. So now that we have a new coach and, kind of a new play style and everything, I'm just looking forward to playing those conference games.
So we'll stick with you, Izzy, for this one. Expectations for the season. When it's all said and done, where are you trying to be?
I have very high expectations for the season. I think that we could potentially win the conference and, just really compete, possibly even make it to the tournament. We have a lot of great new talent. We have a lot of great returning talent. So my expectations are very high.
So, Taylor, your fourth year, you're a senior. You've been a multi-time all-conference player. Your expectations?
Like Izzy said, just winning as many games as we possibly can. We're getting so much better each and every day, and I could see us making strides. So I want to see us actually implement this into the games this year so we can hopefully pull out a lot of wins.
So, Taylor, what do you see as the strengths of this year's team?
I think our team chemistry is one of our biggest strengths. We all get along on and off the court, so I feel like that's definitely going to translate to the games well. We all communicate very well, so just looking forward to the season.
And for you, Izzy, what do you see as strengths?
Some big strengths I see is I think now that we have a new coach and he's implementing a lot of new kind of skills and development with us, we have multiple 3-level scorers now, and I think that's going to make us very dangerous for a lot of teams, and I think a lot of teams are going to be caught off guard at how well a lot of our players have improved and how great our new players are.
Very good. So, Taylor, what are some keys to success for your team this year, night in and night out, to do well in the River States Conference? You've seen these teams. What do you have to do well?
So this year we've really been focusing on our defense. And like Izzy said, I think a lot of teams are going to be surprised about the strides that we've made. But we're really going to focus on locking teams down this year.
And what do you see, Izzy, from your standpoint, maybe from the guard standpoint?
Yeah, the River States, it's always, like I said, a lot of great competition. So, like Ren said, we're going to have to defend. We're going to have to be able to pick people up full court and, really make them work because it's a great conference and a lot of great players. So, it's going to be challenging, but we can do it.
So, we have a couple of veterans here. But tell us about the newcomers from your perspective. Who do we have there, and who has made an impression on you, and what are they bringing? Taylor.
I'm really, really impressed with Ari this year. She brings a level that we haven't had. We've mostly either been scoring from the post or scoring from the 3-point line, and she brings that extra level of being able to drive that we haven't really had in a couple years.
And for Izzy, maybe a couple players you've seen.
Yeah, definitely Ari. She's a great player. She has a very high IQ and she defends well. Same with Coral. She's another bigger guard. She moves well without the basketball. She knows how to cut and get to her spots. And then we also have a great freshman, Lexi. She's a very high 3-point shooter, and I think the future is so bright for her. So definitely.
All right, thanks for taking the time. Taylor Wren, Izzy Strickland, good luck this year.
Thank you.
Thank you.